Pretty brilliant from Faust, and yeah, it's just one of those cards that I really wouldn't be shocked if we start seeing it more and more in the monthly finals. We saw it a decent amount last monthly finals. It pairs so well against going against the Dagger Duchess, so we're gonna have to see how that evolves, especially, I mean, just the Monk, the Wizard, the Tesla. There's gonna be a lot of cards that we're gonna see a lot today.
So already going a little bit heavier here as we see the Giant Skelly and the Dark Prince, so a little bit of a different look here coming from Faust. Molite on the other side of it with Evo Skellies and a Night Witch and Snowball, so maybe going a little bit heavier.
See right there, just a beautiful interaction from Mo, and right as I'm saying that, the Ice Golem placed a little bit too low, and so he gets the Little Prince on tower for Faust. But right there, the Skellies were placed so that the Dark Prince had to walk around the Giant Skeleton, and it was able to clean up everything nicely. So really great first play from Mo, followed by just a simple interaction mistake.
And that mistake, he is paying for it now, down by about 600 and some change in HP as Snowball goes off to the left-hand side to cycle there. And Mo and Faust have met twice before in CRL. Faust is 0-2 in both of those meetings, and we'll see if he can turn things around here. And a great way to do it is with the Giant Skeleton, you know, a card that Faust has an 80% win rate with in CRL here in 2024. So Giant Skeleton Graveyard. And it should be pretty easy cleanup there for Mo. And honestly, maybe a nice counter push as that Night Witch does just enough.
Yeah, and right here, we're just going to have to see, okay, the Ice Golem, and wow, right there, the Wizard almost fully taken out. I was going to say that, like, the Wizard, I'm never really sure, but because it has so much health, of course it's going to have a great counter push. Instead, gets chipped down, and he's going to have to reset. I mean, they are dead even, so that entire counter push that both of us were predicting, just not going to happen right now. Faust doing a great job. And we're going to have to see how this game goes along. I'm just wondering what Molite's last two cards are. I would assume it's Poison and Graveyard, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? You have a bunch of tanks up front. You have some cards behind that, like the Wizard and the Night Witch, that are going to do a great job with the Graveyard down. The Snowball complements the Graveyard, but not finding a place for it. And you called it, right? Like that Wizard getting damaged just enough by that Little Prince ability made Mo have to completely reset. That's probably where we would have seen Mo go on offense, at least for the very first time in this game, but stuck defending and doing a better job of it this time around. Although that Giant Skeleton Bomb is really putting in work here for Faust. Mo kind of just caught playing this right-hand lane game and not having a lot of fun with it. And there you go, great call on the GYAC.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that he has freeze. I think it's going to be crazy in that there's no way he has freeze, but I really am hoping that he's going to have freeze. Otherwise, Faust is going to be able to just block the bridge with the Giant Skeleton, get tons of value, and then just destroy any potential counter pushes. This is going to be very difficult for Mo to be able to pull out a victory if he doesn't have some sort of, you know, get him card like a freeze.
Yeah, I mean, he's really, because he has to spend an arm and a leg every single time on defense. He's not getting a lot out of it. And there you go. You called the Poison GY early on. It is going to be a Poison GY. No freeze there. So now he doesn't, like you said, have a gotcha card to kind of give Faust that swerve, which means it's just a heads-up match. And in that case, I think that's it. There you go. Giant Skeleton on top of the tower. A very quick 2-0 here from Faust, who has got to be feeling great about his start.